Hello everyone, I am Madhu Lata Nirmal from IIMT Engineering College, Greater Noida. Today we are going to discuss topic LL1 parser. As we know, this is a type of top-down parser. So what is a parser? Basically, parser we use in the compilation process. In the compilation process, compiler has number of phases. First phase is lexical analysis, in which we create the tokens, and the second phase is syntax analysis, in which we take the tokens and create the parse tree for the compilation process. So that is the second phase analysis in the compilation process. Basically this is a parser, work of parser to create a parse tree. There are two type of parsers, top down parser and bottom up parser. What is the meaning of top down parser? Top down means we are starting from the starting symbol, and we will get the whatever your string, we will get the final string. That means we will start from the starting symbol and we will get the string. Now what or we call is predictive parser also. Its name is predictive parser also. For solving the LL1 parser or create the LL1 parsing table, we have the following steps. First, we find the first and follow, and second, create the parsing table, and third step is stack implementation, and fourth step is parse tree. We are taking this example to solve the LL1 parsing table. In this problem, if you have any problem given for that question, first you have to check there should be no left recursion. So you have to remove the left recursion. Now what is the left recursion? As you know, left recursion means any non-terminal symbol creating itself. So that is a left recursion. So we have to remove left recursion. So after removing the left recursion, we get this grammar. Now we will solve the question with this grammar. For solving this question, you should know how to find out the first and how to find out the follow. Okay, then so we are creating this table. This is the first of E, this is for E dash, and this is for T, and this is for T dash, and this is for F. That is, first of E is open bracket and ID, and follow of E is close bracket and dollar. Now this is your parsing table. Now in the parsing table we have non-terminal, this is the non-terminals, and this is the terminals. We will write the terminals. So in this grammar we have the number of terminals, that is plus, asterisk, ID, close bracket, open bracket, and dollar. Have you noticed that there is a one symbol also, epsilon, but in this parsing we will not write the epsilon here. So please remember this point, we will not write the epsilon as a non-terminal symbol in this terminal symbol in the parsing table. Now we have to fill this entry in the parsing table. So first write E, E dash, T, T dash, and F. These are the non-terminals you can see from your production, E, E dash, T, T dash, and F. And in the column you will write all the terminals. Now how to fill this entry? For filling this entry, you should know what is the first. Now what is the first of E? First of E is open bracket and ID. That is open bracket and ID, this. Now how this production will come? We will check in the given production how we get the ID. If you will check here, E tends to T, then T tends to F, then F tends to ID. That means you get this ID from that production. So you will write E tends to T E dash. Now for the open bracket, again you can see how we get the open bracket for the production of E. E tends to T E dash, again T tends to F, now F tends to this open bracket. Again we will write the same production in the E tends to T E dash. Same with E dash. What is the first of E dash? plus and epsilon. How we get the plus from the E dash production? It is direct. It is come from that production only. E dash tends to plus. We are getting the plus in the first step. E dash tends to plus T E dash. So we will write E dash tends to plus T E dash in the column of that plus terminal. Okay. Now there is one more entry, that is E dash tends to epsilon. You can see here there is no entry for the epsilon. So what we will do? We will find out the follow of E dash. Follow of E dash is close bracket and dollar. So we will fill the E dash tends to epsilon in close bracket and the dollar. Next for T, you can see T, first of T is open bracket and ID. How we get this open bracket and ID? T tends to F and F tends to this. That means this is the production. With the help of this production we get the open bracket for the production of T. So we will write T tends to F T dash, and same close bracket we get from the T tends to F T dash. Now third is T dash. For the T dash, the first is asterisk and epsilon. That means you have to fill the asterisk entry. Asterisk entry means how we get the asterisk terminal from the T dash production. So it is, you can see T dash tends to asterisk F T dash. We get the asterisk from this production. So we will write the asterisk T tends to asterisk F T dash in the column of asterisk and row of T dash. Again the same point as we discussed in the E dash is same point arise here in the T dash. There is a epsilon entry. So again if there is a epsilon entry, then we will find the follow of T. So follow of T is plus close bracket and dollar. So we will write T dash tends to epsilon for plus close bracket and dollar. Okay. Now next is F. What is the first of F? Open bracket and ID. Open bracket and ID. F tends to this and F tends to ID. So it is clear from the production that F tends to ID. We get the ID from this production, and F tends to open bracket from this production. Okay. So this table is constructed. Now third step is stack implementation. How we find that this string pass through the parser, or it will create the parse tree that we need for the compilation process in the compiler. So in the stack there is input and there is a production. It is your stack implementation. We will take the entry stack. There is a stack. In the stack, as you know, there always a dollar in the top of the stack. Input, we consider here input given, input string is given as ID plus ID asterisk ID, and in the first step initially there is no production we are using in this. Now we will refer this table to implement this key. We will parse this string and we will check that string will accepted or not. You can see E and ID. What is the entry of E in ID? That is E tends to T E dash. This is E tends to T E dash. So we will write E tends to T E dash. Now this T and ID, we will check T. We will take the terminal symbol from the stack, top of the stack, and what is the input in the string. We will take this and match this and check the entry from that table. T and ID. T and ID is T tends to FT dash. So we will put T tends to FT dash here and right here T tends to FT dash. Okay. Now the terminal is F. F and ID. F and ID. That is F tends to ID. So we will apply this production. So we will write F tends to ID. This is ID. Now you can see top of the stack and this is get matched. When this is get matched, you will cancel this, or it can remove from the stack if the input or stack's top element is same. Now what left? T dash E dash dollar and plus ID asterisk ID and dollar. Now T dash plus have the production T dash and plus have the production T dash tends to epsilon. You will put the epsilon, that means T will remove from this top of the stack because it is a null. Remaining is E dash dollar plus ID asterisk ID and dollar. Now we will check E dash plus. E dash plus, the entry is E dash tends to plus T E dash. That means we will apply the production this E dash tends to plus T E dash. So now you can see E dash plus T E dash we apply here. Now this is plus ID asterisk ID and this. Now you get the top of this stack element and this is the same. So again you will remove this. The left is T E dash dollar ID and this is same. Now we will check T and ID. T and ID. Okay, so we will apply F tends to T dash. So E dash dollar. So we will repeat this, continue this process. In the last of the process you will get dollar in the stack and dollar in the input string and your string will be accepted. After completing the stack implementation, you will get how we generate the parse tree. The final step is how we get the parse tree. Parse tree. So as we know that this is a top down approach, so we will start from the starting symbol. What will be the sequence of the production we will take from that table. E tends to T E dash. First production is E tends to T E dash. Next T tends to F T dash. F T dash. F tends to ID. We will put F tends to ID. T dash tends to null. This is T dash tends to null. Now again E dash tends to plus T E dash. E dash tends to plus T E dash. Again T tends to F T dash. T tends to F T dash. Then F tends to ID. F tends to ID. T dash tends to asterisk F T dash. T dash tends to asterisk F T dash. Again F tends to ID. That is F tends to ID. T dash tends to epsilon and E dash tends to epsilon. You can see we get the string ID plus ID asterisk ID. ID plus ID asterisk ID. So that is input string is accepted by this LL1 parser. Okay, thank you.